You name dropped Ron DeSantis there for a second. And I want to get to the overturning of Roe v. Wade, because since then we've seen a lot of policies come forward about banning abortions at different points, talking about the use of abortion medication. In a state like Florida, which you just mentioned, Key West, a state like Florida, you have the 6-week bill that Ron DeSantis just signed in. Right. So, I mean, where do you stand on the issue? Where is the line that needs to be drawn?
You know, before Roe v. Wade, these issues were debated state by state. The entirety of our country's history, abortion was a state issue. What happened in 1973 when the Supreme Court took up this case, and they shouldn't have, is they federalized the whole issue. It's now back to the states where it ought to belong. I think every state should decide this. And at some point, I believe that those who are pro-abortion, who believe that people like myself who are pro-life, are anti-women, are going to settle down and calm down and recognize that every individual state will have to decide this issue. I'm in California, and after Roe was overturned, there was something called Proposition 1 to enshrine the, quote, right to an abortion in state law. Well, there's already a right to privacy in the California Constitution, so it was completely redundant, but it was just done in order to make it a campaign issue. I voted in favor of parental notification. I was outvoted. I voted in favor of advising a parent before a teenager got an abortion. I was outvoted. Every state will have to decide this issue. Florida made their decision, Texas made their decision, and other states will make their decision. It is a state right issue, and that's where it's been for the entirety of our history except for the last 60 years. And it was a mistake for the Supreme Court to ever have taken up that case.